Mr. Johnson. We got some news and notes for the people.
All right, so we're going to start with the Pistons. They are the number one seed in the East. Good job with them. They almost, if I'm not mistaken, I think they led from start to finish in the conference. I mean, they started off hotter than fish grease and coasted to that top seed.
Shout out to Mark Jones.
hmm the play-in tournament, it starts on the 14th, which is next Tuesday, and it goes to next Friday, the 17th. The NBA playoffs, it starts not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Oh, and the most insignificant piece of news: the Lakers, they lost two players.
Insignificant.
I mean, they lost the Buster Austin Reaves, and the clown that can't play any defense, Luka Doncic.
Before I ask my question to Mr. McCain, who is a Denver Nuggets fan and is part of the Western Conference, let's look at the standings, shall we? As you can see here, we already talked about OKC and San Antonio last week. The Lakers have won the Pacific Division, which means they are in the actual playoffs themselves, along with Coach McCain's Nuggets and Coach Johnson Houston Rockets are actually in the playoffs.
Qualify the playoffs.
The play belongs to the Clippers, the Blazers, and the Warriors, with the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Phoenix Suns fighting for that last playoff spot in the final play-in spot. That should be interesting, but with that kind of lead, I think Minnesota is safely going to get that sixth spot, which means Phoenix Suns most likely will be in the play-in with the Clippers, the Blazers, and the Warriors. That's on the west side. Mr. McCain, with the injuries to the Lakers, can your Nuggets or anybody behind the Lakers catch them on the 3 seed? I believe you're muted, sir. Yeah, you muted. We can't hear you.
Thank you, sir. So yes, the Lakers can be caught. It wouldn't be hard to catch them. You got the whole Luka with one healthy hammy, supposedly one healthy hammy. He out for the rest of the regular season. Austin Reaves is out. But this doesn't take too much time to talk about it. I want to talk to the gobulations for the Lakers when they picked up Luka Doncic. Remember the reasons that Dallas did not want them? Remember the reasons Dallas didn't want him and then let him shoot his load in the Lakers' mouth? Remember that?
Unhealthy. Supposedly he was going to cost too much money, and he couldn't play defense, and he was
injury prone. Mm-hmm. No defense.
Injury prone, no defense, and doesn't get in shape.
He wanted a max deal to come to camp fat every year, out of shape. So Dallas said, "Nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to trade you, get assets for you." Of course, one of those turned into Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag has had some battles with him, but the boy is only supposed to be a freshman this year. He reclassified a year so he can get in front of Cam Boozer. That was the real reason why he did it. But anyway, reclassified. So now he's he's a rookie in the NBA. Through his rookie year, he's looked every bit as good as Luka was his rookie year, maybe a little bit better. And he's not a true point guard. He's playing because Kyrie the Herbal Tea is doing what he does best. Soaking in a glass of hot water because he can't play. You have to look at these trades in a quick window.
To the East we go. As Coach Johnson said, the Detroit Pistons clinched the top seed in the East, so the road to the finals goes through Detroit. Boston, New York, and Cleveland are in the playoffs, which leads the Atlanta Hawks, the Philadelphia 76ers, Toronto Raptors, Charlotte Hornets, Orlando Magic, and Miami Heat to fight for the final 2 playoff spots seeds 5 and 6, and everybody else would be in the play-in. Mr. Johnson, who would capture the final 2 playoff spots?
I get the feeling the Hornets will get one of those spots. Right now, I'm not sure. I just don't feel any of the other 3 really strong. But if I'm leaning in one direction, I probably would say the Heat, but I'm not really all that sure with any of those 3, the Heat, the Magic, nor the Raptors. But I do think one of the 2 that's going to come out will be the Hornets.
So you saying Atlanta and Charlotte gets the 5 and the 6 spot?
Let's see, with them, yeah, I don't think the Hornets, well, definitely not the Magic. But I don't think the Hornets nor the Raptors will I don't think they'll be able to usurp the Sixers nor the Heat. No, I'm sorry, nor the Hawks. I'm sorry.
Atlanta, ever since y'all traded Trae Young, y'all have went on an upward trajectory. To the point where y'all gonna be a very scary first round matchup for anybody that you play against.
You can almost book the first round match being the Hawks and the Cavs.
That's not a good look for the Cavs.
And that's why I said that.
Well,
it's not a good look for the Cavs.
I'm gonna throw out there.
Playing.
Charlotte and Philadelphia is the 2 I think is going to make it as the 5 and 6.
So you're saying Atlanta's going to drop to the play-in?
That's what I'm saying. Player. Because remember, 2.5 games separate 8th and 5th. Well, 8th and yeah.
Them 2 teams from Florida. If I had the time,
that's a big difference.
If I had the time, them 2 teams in Florida, boy. If I had the time,
you flame them out real quick.
Oh, Cole would tell you this has been fuming for what, almost a month now.
About that long, yeah.
Pray to baby Jesus, 5 pounds 6 ounces.
But every time I want to get to it, so something other bigger happens, and I have to push that back and do the other one.
Just remember, 5 pounds 6 ounces.
That team that's sitting in a certain spot right now and be like Medea and beat them down 2 more feet, but unfortunately, they already clinched a postseason spot.
You can only bury them 6 feet.
I can't even do that. They already clinched the playoff spot, so they still above ground. But that time's coming. It's gonna come before this season ends in the NBA. I'm gonna come after y'all in time, but not today.
You got to remember time, little player.